Yeah, it's Bonds Simmons, the local legend, representing the New Religion Network. Here with my boy Mikey T, the movie star, on Report Card Radio. Y'all know what's up.
Bonds Simmons, welcome back, man. I appreciate you joining me today on the show.
Oh man, I appreciate you having me, Mikey T, man. It's all love, man. I appreciate the love and support, man.
Well,
For real.
Bonds, today, Bonds, you're actually bringing a new project with you. It just dropped. It's called The Local Legend.
Yep. Yes, sir. It's quality. I got a couple features on there, of course. I got the joint with Kid. Got the joint with Dark Low, Freedom Men. I got Bigger Rankin, the OG Bigger Rankin on there. Shout out to my artist Glow Music. Got him on there. Got Zaguwap, young boy from my hood, Southside. It's dope, man. Legendary feel, bars, some production, man. Shout to WSA, the home team. Shout to SV Guard Beats. Got me some fire. I had a point to prove, so I just went in. You know what I mean? And kept it New Religion, kept it, consistent with the brand. God first, by any means.
So, Bonds, how does it feel to actually get the project out, man?
Oh man, that's a good question because it actually felt really good, man. It felt like I accomplished something, man. It felt like I really achieved something because not only was I able to articulate myself the right way and come across the right way and capture the right songs, I was able to get them together and put them out on all platforms for the whole world. Like I was able to release that. Like it felt like a huge accomplishment, bro, for sure.
So, what were some of the tracks that you want everyone to check out on the Local Legend album?
Wow. Every song has like significant meaning, man. But I think the ones that's probably gonna grab people more, the joint, the flip check with Kid is a dope track, good energy. Um, joint with Dark Low, that free the men. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the brothers incarcerated and you know what I mean, shouting them out and talking about the trials and tribulations that come with being incarcerated on both ends, the family members and all of that. So, things like that. Got an RIP Prodigy joint when I'm going crazy, like bars. Better believe it joint. Like I don't even know, man. Like um that project, man. It ain't that long. You know what I mean, it's less than 40-minute listen. I think that's gonna grab them though, man. But I don't know if I had to snatch. Ah, I don't even know, man. I can't take one.
For everyone watching the interview and everyone tapping in with us, the link for the album Local Legend will be available in the description. I'm going to attach both the Spotify and the YouTube so everybody can stream it and check it out. Now, let's talk about the project a little bit. And you've got a 3-part documentary that you attached to it. But can you tell me and our audience why you actually titled the joint Local Legend?
Yeah, definitely. I made it Local Legend because I just feel like um the ups and downs that my career has took, you know what I mean? It took me to get to the point that I'm at now with my music. It was like it's legend, it's like legend, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those legendary stories. And just, being the fact that, it didn't come out to it wasn't widely publicized, you know what I'm saying? It's still a local story. So, you know what I mean? And me still feeling like, you know what I mean, I'm lyrically in my prime or just really I'm at the best I've ever been. um, I just felt like it was it was the perfect title. It was Local Legend, like you know what I mean. It was an idea I kind of had for a while, but it it came. It was just that seed planted, I guess. That you know what I mean to show me the future because now was the time and this was the album. You know what I mean. So
So Southside Jamaica, Queens, 109. Can you
yes,
tell me
sir.
what was most notable for you growing up on that block?
Um, then or now?
Back then, take me back to the days, man. We're getting back into the street days.
Back then, I would have to say the names, man. The history of the hood, man, coming from Southside. Everybody heard the stories of Preem and Fat Cat and the Bebos and all of that. Like, that's that's those exact blocks that I grew up on. So, those, and names and other greats, and, just being from Queens, that pride, man, just being a Queens person and just knowing that, what I mean, out here in this jungle and in these hoods in this city, and what I mean, you gotta rep that. So it was like, the history of like the Nas's, the Lost Boys, the Onyx, what I mean, those people that come. So it was just, for me as a young, artist and street dude, that was kind of like, what I mean, the thing for me.
How did the figures like the Supremes and the groups like G Unit gain influence in your hood?
Um, I would say they kind of set the bar, maybe, if we was outside. You know what I'm saying? If we was outside, the thing was the organize and get money, right? And elude the police, keep it real. And, I guess those was the last dudes from, from that same area, those same blocks that did it. They set a blueprint for the, when I was thinking, you know, under him, when I wasn't thinking, when I was a zombie more or less, you know what I'm saying? But I was holding on to those, those street tactics and those morals, and they laid the foundation. So, sure.
So G Unit and Supreme, obviously two separate entities. G Unit more of the music, Supreme more known for the streets. So how was it when G Unit started to take over in your hood? Was it more of a music friendly environment, or was that always around?
The music was always around. I wouldn't say friendly, right? So you could say the music environment, but I wouldn't even say music friendly environment, because the music environment wasn't friendly. But I guess to answer that question, I guess it would be like a new day, a dawn of a new day, because with the preem and those things, like the thing that was giving birth, they gave birth to like the like 50 wasn't down with them, but still, it's kind of, people kind of affiliate them with that because of the situation. But even before that, they was like Murder Inc. was affiliated with them. Irv Gotti and Ja Rule and them was affiliated with them. And, Ja Rule had history from being in the game for a while. So at this time, after, when 50's coming in and then he's, outdoing Ja Rule and putting Ja Rule down, is like, this is like, okay. And he's kind of, not, I would just say, not really respecting the, the preem and the whole situation and their history and stuff like that. So he's kind of showing a new, a new day, you know what I'm saying? A new thug, a new gangster, a new thing. So, and that was like, forget, that's why some people say, 50 messed up hip hop by, beef on everybody. But you know what I'm saying? But just coming with that approach, like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying, we gangsta our own way. We ain't jacking none of that old stuff. So it was like a new day. But I wouldn't say friendly, you know what I'm saying? But it was music and it was a new day, you know what I'm saying? But it definitely wasn't friendly.
So let's talk about Ice from G Unit. Rest in peace.
Sure, rest in peace. Birthday was just the other day, a few days ago.
A word, rest in peace, Ice. How did you get a chance to be around him and others?
Well, I grew up with Ice, like we grew up in the same hood. So I'm talking like junior high school, like, you know what I'm saying? Before you got Merrick and God Brew is two boulevards. So 109 may be the block. I'm from 109 and God Brew. It's only, the next block would be 164, and then the next, where my actual mom's house was, and the next block is like 164 Place. It's like one more block, and then there's a big boulevard. It's Merrick Boulevard. So Ice was from like right there. My junior high school was on Merrick, you know what I'm saying? So, kids wasn't going to school, we outside, you know what I mean? Running through the parks, same parks and all that. So probably about 16, 17, 18, maybe something like that. Like around that time, I started hanging on 109 on my block with the dudes over there. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's when him and Flip, which was, you know what I'm saying, another dude I actually went to school with since elementary school, Star, you know what I'm saying? And then Flip, who lived across the street right there on 109, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. Like, you know what I mean? So we knew each other like it's the same neighborhood. So it wasn't like meeting nobody. It was like we always knew each other, like, you know what I'm saying? Type situation for sure.
So what do you remember? I mean, at this point, was Ice already G Unit, or what do you remember about G Unit starting to, come into your
Now,
neighborhood?
when I guess when when 50 was putting a team together, I guess he was doing his own thing and putting the team together. Um, I would say in hindsight, who kind of pulled them in was Smurf. It would be Smurf because Smurf was from 134, but he was a young Goonie too, and Ice was a young Goonie too. So you know what I mean, dudes from the hood that already is known for, like, you know what I'm saying, for dudes that's known for being around the hood, and you know what I'm saying, like it's like a underground network. You know what I'm saying, of street niggas that's men just in the streets. We may go to school, we may got kicked out of school and fighting. You know what I mean? So it's that underground network. Everybody kind of knows each other. So 50 snatching and Smurf from down there. So 50 automatically, you know what I mean, fucking with Smurf, and then Smurf would be come to 109, which is the, you know what I'm saying? Not to just say because that's my block, but which is like, one of the greasiest blocks in the South Side, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Now, that's Ice, Flip, Star, them is all, you know what I mean? Wook, you know what I mean? All this is all 109. This is all 109 niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? So now when 50 start popping, and now these dudes is around. So now these, when 50 was first coming out, all the dudes with the vests on, white tees and the vests, and that's you know what I mean? All of these dudes. So um it just kind of happened like that. So it was like that's the thing. Niggas went from, you know what I mean, just I guess regular soldiers to now niggas is G unit soldiers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got the G on them. 50 took them, put the G on them. And it was in the loop, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's lit. I really appreciate you breaking down some of that history for me. Everybody can hear that on the Local Legend album. And on the album, you actually said, took a L and I learned from it. Were you referring to your incarceration?
Hell yeah, man. Not just my incarceration though, but yeah, my incarceration, um, my fall from all of the. I took so many L's, so you know what I'm saying. But just yeah, the incarceration and just feeling like I lost the person that I was, and everything that I was doing kind of came to an end. You know what I'm saying? So I had to reshape. So it was like a big L on every aspect. Like, you know what I'm saying? I lost friends, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had the same friends, I ain't had the same, you know what I'm saying? Relationship changed with my wife, like everything was different. So everything was lost, you know what I'm saying? But it was only to come back better, you know what I'm saying? And be on better foundation.
How much did your time in jail impact you when you were locked up? Were you even thinking about coming home as a rapper?
Yeah, no, I wasn't, because you know what I'm saying? I was turning 30, and I was like, know what I'm saying? As young, I was just like, it was over. Like, know what I'm saying? For music. Like, but it was hard for me to accept because I didn't have other plans for myself besides music. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole life I had looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally from the age of probably like 12 or maybe before that, I had assumed that, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna be a successful rapper. So I never, you know what I mean? So now as I'm approaching 30, you know what I'm saying? In prison, I'm not a rapper. And I'm thinking like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This is not, you know what I'm saying? So, and then after, going through the whole prison situation, like I wasn't even in a creative, you know what I mean, space. Like, you know what I mean? So I wasn't making music and stuff. Like, but then when I came home, I made a couple songs just because I had people waiting for me. Like some people was writing me, and then I had, people like, my man had just built the studio. He's like, yo, man, come on, let's do this. So I was recording a couple songs, but my mind, I didn't know what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? With myself. And then we just moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, I say that because on the documentary, the Local Legend documentary, you actually said that when you came home, you actually set up a business for yourself. You set up a business, I believe it was a trucking business, before actually jumping back into the music scene.
Right. Yeah. So we moved to Atlanta. My baby moms wanted to move to Atlanta, so we moved to Atlanta. And yeah, I was like, I wanted to do. I had to do. That's when I let me start doing something else. I want to waste my time doing this music. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to do something else. So, yeah, I got a little truck, and at first I started a moving company, and then I started, grinding with that, and then I just started, and then I guess shaking the gel off and all of that, and then I think that's when I started initially probably writing again. I still wasn't like trying to be a rapper, but I started writing again. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started feeling, I guess, a little swag. Started seeing some success from business and stuff. You know what I mean? For sure.
You got quite a few records on the Local Legend that I want to talk about. So let's start it off by talking about Free the Men. Can we talk about working with Dark Low? We know Low is going through a crazy situation right now, but can you tell me, first of all, how the record Free the Men came about?
And that's crazy because Free the Men, I think I told you this before, but Free the Men was like, I really, that wasn't going to be on the album because the album was already done before, you know what I'm saying? Me and Dark Low agreed to do a song, you know what I'm saying? Had planned on doing a song or whatever. So, and that's the craziest part because right now, I don't know if because I've had the other songs for so long, but that's like probably one of my favorite songs on the album if I had to, like, you know what I'm saying, pick one. You know what I mean? So I guess I did pick one. But I feel like I don't know, man. It was, I guess I would have to say he definitely inspired it because, like I said, the album was already done, and we was like, yeah. I mean, I had the opportunity to do a song with him, and I was like, oh yeah, let's get it done. So I was just listening to some tracks that I got from SB God. You know what I mean? He always got some fire. I know I got a bunch of fire I've been sitting on, and you know what I mean? So I'm like, just going through joints. And I had some hard joint, you know what I mean? So some tough, maybe you could do this. Then I was like, nah, let me keep going. Cause everything for the streets, we feed the streets enough. You know what I mean? I fed the streets a lot. I'm trying to touch the people. I want to talk to the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to really reach the people. You know what I mean? I ain't just trying to stunt or I ain't just trying to show off. You know what I mean? So I just heard the beat, man, and I thought about it. I'm in constant communication with dudes and that's incarcerated. I got a lot of family members and friends. So I was talking to my bro that was incarcerated, just thinking about him, and then and once I kind of got the hook, and I knew Dark Low fell right into it. I'm like, oh nah, speaks to his situation too, like, you know what I'm saying, and just put it together, like, oh nah, this is it. Sent it right to him, man. And when I got it back, I was like, yo, this is going on the album. We changing up the rotation. I had to throw that right in the middle.
As you just said, you actually had a conversation with one of your friends who's locked up. Can you tell me about actually using a jail recording on the track? It was a call from one of your close friends, right?
Yeah, that's my bro, man. He just did 12 years, and he about to be home in less than 12 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he on his way. But, yeah, like I said, I'm in constant communication with a lot of people that's incarcerated. I got a lot of friends and a lot of family. And I try to make sure I'm there for them. I keep the phone on, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever I can do. So, yeah, I was talking to him that day. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I ain't even going front. I wasn't even talking to him. I was in the studio. Probably was like an hour before. And I was like, yo, I'm about to go to the studio and do this song. You got to call me back in an hour, too. You know what I mean? So Adam called me. And, you know what I mean? Just get him, scream, say something. Give him some life, share some life. It's all about the energy in jail, when they call you, and they reach out, and you send them a letter or you pick up that phone, like they just want some good energy. They want to feel good, feel up, hear some good news. So, I just made him a part of that. And that was the focus of the song anyway. So it was dope. Yeah, I think it was a dope little addition.
So Bonds, recently it was revealed that Dark Low would have to serve 7 years over writing a letter. How do you feel about that?
That's disgusting. It's no mercy. Like I understand what he did was wrong. Like, but 7.5 years is a long time, man. If somebody got family, somebody had promised a career, like ain't nobody hurt nobody. There's nobody physically hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a victimless crime, man. You know what I'm saying? So to take somebody from, but it's the federal government, man. What do you expect, man? If he get his life, man, he didn't lose, man. It's just a lesson.
At this point, I believe Dark Low is going to have to serve about 5 years, depending on what happens while he's actually incarcerated. You know, Dark Low doesn't have the best health situation right now. He had a kidney transplant in 2019. You know what I mean? He was on all types of medication. In our last interview, Dark Low had just said he was really getting back to normal. Do you think they're going to take any of this type of stuff into consideration, Bonds?
Nah, they'll leave him to the medical staff in the penitentiary. They don't care. It's sad, though. I'm going to keep prayers up for my brother, man, because the prayers are stronger. You know what I'm saying? So he'll make it through that. You know what I mean? For sure.
You know, Bonds, you'd said some shit earlier. You know, you said some stuff earlier when we were talking about how, you know, picking up a call, sending a letter, these are things that really matter to the people that are incarcerated. Dark Low hit with some lyrics on this record, Free the Men, that are really memorable to me. You know, money for your commissary. I spoke to your mom, she's worried. You know, things like that, putting commissary in someone's books, talking to their mom when they're locked up.
Yep. Yeah, man. You know, he been through it. So, you know, he's strong enough. He's preparing himself mentally every kind of way he can. And that's all he could do, man. But yeah, it's real. It's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Your mom's gonna be worried. You're gonna need money in your commissary. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he definitely captured that element. Yeah. That was a hard verse, man. Some
Yeah,
good Dark Low bars over there.
I think it was one of the standout tracks on the new Local Legend track, the Local Legend album, excuse me. So
And it
everybody,
almost wasn't there. That's crazy, right? Like I
right.
was just saying that. It's like, damn.
Hey, man, that's what they say. You know, the timing is everything right there. So that one came in last minute. You know, it made the cut. I think it's one of the standout tracks, man. Let's move on though. Low is going through a heavy situation right now with his case, but his partner Arab was recently sentenced to 45 years. How do you feel about that heavy sentence given out to Ab?
Sad, man. That hurt my heart, man. Like literally. That hurt my heart, man. That's 45 years, bro. 45 years, man. 45 years, man. Come on, man. I don't know what to say. But the same thing I said about Dark Low, man. It's the federal government, man.
You think about the fact that they gave him 45 years for drugs. I mean, we've seen people like Frank Lucas get out of jail. You know what I mean? We've seen people like George Young get out of jail. Look what's going on with Rollo right now, flying 1,000 pounds in a jet. And now we've got Drake, Meek Mill, writing letters to the president of the United States. And for crying out loud, they give Ab 45 years over some drugs, man.
Yeah, they scared of something like Ab, man. Ab, man. They scared of something like Ab, man. You know, African American dude that they think don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Seem fearless with that image. You know what I mean? That Teflon image. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they don't want it. They don't want to send. They got to send a message to anybody that even think they could empower themselves to that level. You know what I'm saying?
You could tell how powerful a leader Arab was, how he brought everybody together.
Yeah, powerful dude, man.
Let's talk about the track R.I.P. Prodigy. Take me into first the naming of that song.
Oh, Prodigy, one of my favorite dudes, one of my favorite rappers, artists. One of my biggest influences as an artist. And we lost him. And I channeled I think I wanted to channel on that as far as bars and flow, the best of me. You know what I'm saying? What I felt, you know what I'm saying, listening to Prodigy and getting inspired, you know what I'm saying, as a young rapper, as a young writer, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get back in that bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go that hard. So that's what I was, and those, of course, with the hook and everything, relating the shook ones and it all. I just dug deep into it. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Yep.
So what did you take most from Prodigy as an artist? Was it his lyrics? Was it his style, his presence?
The confidence. Um, he used to say the cockiest stuff like Prodigy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Remember, like Prodigy said, my rap tastes good in your mouth, like in my mouth, like dead pop for your ears to list this. Like, just like, like driving while under the influence of this. Careful because you just might crash your whip, total your shit, still pull my tape out the deck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just that brash, like, I'm the illest and the toughest. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's just, I don't know. It was braggadocious to the point, like almost like how Nas do it, like, you know what I'm saying. So it was some Queen shit, man. It was very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? It was very inspirational. Word.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Prodigy was really cool, man. Prodigy was really cool.
Back to my nigga Ice, rest in peace, the fly gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Used to call him the fly gangster, but you know what I'm saying? That whole persona of, being a fly gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, coming up from them 90s eras and them 2000 eras was about being hard, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the hardest niggas was hard and, you know what I'm saying, a rough, and, you know what I'm saying? But it was an element to a nigga like, nah, like that was like the Queen shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm a fly nigga, but I still wow out on you like, you know what I'm saying? Like a dirty nigga would, like, you know what I'm saying? So it don't, you know what I'm saying? But just a fly gangster. Like, that was the shit that I always, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that was like a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? Was where I got my shit from, like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of carry that shit on, you know what I'm saying? That fly gangster shit, like, you know what I mean? So now I'm kind of past, gangster shit, but,
So let me ask you, Bonds, how much of an impact did Mobb Deep's music have on you over the years? And did you ever get to cross paths with them?
oh, crazy, huge influence. Um, didn't really get to cross paths with them too much. I did, um, like I got my man Tyson, who's real tight with Prodigy too, who I met Prodigy, like, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't I wasn't I never met Half, and yeah, I never met Half, but yeah, I never really been around them or got a chance to make no music or nothing like that with them, but that's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying. Or I then they made a whole mixtape though with bars and hooks, and me and DeLorean had some joints and all that. Who that's a group that they signed. Prodigy signed the Queensbridge too and all that.
So if you had to put together a top 5 artists from New York, could I put you on the spot?
Nah, I could do top 5 New York. We got one already, Prodigy. Know what I'm saying? Nas, 2. Of course, Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
Lyricists.
Yeah. Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And
Who gets the
say
last
Run.
spot? Who gets the last spot?
Run.
Run?
Run.
Man, what a list right there, man. What a list right there. I had to get you to do a little top 5. Why Run the last spot? Because you got the rub shoulders with
Fellas.
them guys?
Nope. I didn't. Well, Jam Master Jay, I did. You know what I'm saying? My Jam Master Jay stories. Yeah, I met Jam Master Jay. God bless that. Wish that would have, that was the where that could have went. But Run, because Run swag and bars was impeccable. I feel like, this is before my time, but I feel like at a time where nobody was doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? he was like a Nas and all that before then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Swag was crazy. Run bars is crazy. Like, you listen to Who's House, Run was snapping. His confidence was up. He was taking a throne. He was on some fly gangster shit. He really was. And he had bars like, you know what I'm saying? Run was it, man. Run was a young boss, man. It's an animal. Go check young Run DLC. Go check him out, man. Who's House and all that. Run was an animal.
That's definitely an interesting list. Prodigy, Nas, Big, Jay, and Run. Definitely an interesting list right there. So let's talk about working with Kid on the record Flip Check. How was it getting to work with a Louisiana recording artist, Bonds?
Oh, it was dope. Shout out to Kid, man. It was dope. I actually met Kid on your show. You know what I'm saying? We spit together on the show, and you know, that's how it came about. So, but working with him was dope, man. His verse is fire. He really you know, brought the song to a new level. It's fire. It's a banger. It's the banger. It's the banger on there. That's the banger on there, I think. You know what I mean? Flip Check is the banger on there. I got a lot of joints on there. You know, a lot of different feels. But if you want that banger, get the party started. You know what I mean? We playing local legend. I'm gonna tell you, throw that Flip Check on. You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
And I got to say, that day when Kid came on the channel and spit those bars, it was really impressive. And then you were right there. You know what I mean? You guys really had some classic back and forth. But,
Yeah, got
further,
bars.
but further than that, Kid is known for having records with Lil Wayne, Miss Officer. Before that, being a part of the group called Squad Up with Wheezy as well. When did you first become aware of Kid?
Probably on Mrs. Officer. Lil Wayne joint. Yup, Mrs. Officer. Mrs. Officer. A little lieutenant, get your cups off. Yeah. Kid. My face on every wanted poster. That was the first time I heard Kid, I believe. Maybe I heard Lil Wayne shouting them out. Maybe before then or right around that same time. But yeah. What year was that? I don't know.
I think that was '06, man. I'm not off the top familiar, but
Sounds about right. Something like that.
you know, it's odd that, you know, Kid who was not featured in the music video still went on to, you know, have a name and, you know, a recognizable name, I mean.
Yeah, because it was a classic song at the height of Lil Wayne's career, and his verse was tight. That's why you come through with a tight verse. When somebody tell you come through with a verse, you come through with a tight verse, man. Like Puffy told Dylon, man, you can make the song or you could not make the song. You know what I'm saying? And Kid hopped on, he took that opportunity and he hit a home run. That's why it really worked for him.
Yep. And correction, Miss Officer was actually released in 2008. But all right, man, you know, Bonds, you had told me it wasn't necessarily a friendly music environment. You told me that just music being around the scene didn't make everything peaches and cream. You know what I mean? How much did the rivalry and beef with 50 Cent and Ja Rule tear apart Queens? I mean, actually having two big artists blow up from the same borough.
I would say it was a small element of that. When I say it wasn't really friendly, I didn't mean from the aspect of like beefing with the Ja Rule camp. I just mean like, you know, just it being a lot of guns around, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of negative mindset, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of just, you know, negativity and nonsense going on. So it was a potential for, you know, things that happen that, you know, was just gonna end badly. But it was little things because it was a couple people that, you know, not directly in our hood, but it was because it was like the other side. It's Jamaica, but it wasn't really, it was like, you know what I'm saying, not really South Side. So it wasn't like that close proximity where it was be a back and forth constant thing daily. Because it was like a few dudes, like, you know, you got like the Black Childs and the, you know, Cadillac Ties and them, you know, who them dudes from that side. So not to say like it wasn't no dudes that was outside from that camp, but you know what I'm saying? they wasn't really frequenting out. You know what I mean? It wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was little things, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't that. But it was just it was just the element. It was just the mindset of all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of ignorance and violence and you know what I'm saying? Wrong, you know, negative confidence being projected. You know what I'm saying? And negativity. So I just felt like it was just dangerous. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't positive enough. Wasn't love and righteousness and brotherhood. And, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not like dudes was fighting against amongst each other either. But, you know, just being outside and stuff. But ultimately, you see how it ended. You know what I mean? 50 separated from dudes because, you know, dudes was wilding and going on the road and doing things. And, you know.
So Bonds, being that you're from 109, were you ever even asked Ja Rule or 50 Cent, or was it just assumed?
Well, yeah, I'm from Southside, so I was always close to the unit. But like, remember I tell you, like I had situations, like I had like remember I told you I did have met with Chris Gotti about, like, you know what I'm saying, dealing with those dudes, and then I guess it was supposed to go further, but it didn't, and then like that's when they started fucking with Cadillac Ty, like, you know what I'm saying, which is from that side. So, you know what I'm saying, in hindsight, that's crazy because I never even thought about it like that. But in hindsight now, maybe that could have played a part in it. Why, you know what I'm saying, they went with Cadillac Ty and not me, like, you know what I'm saying, because I was a 109 nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, and from Southside or whatever. But I don't know. I can't claim that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't claiming that, but you know what I'm saying, the situation happened and that's how it unfolded, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't claiming that conclusion. It could have been, you know what I'm saying? It just felt like they liked him better, you know what I'm saying? It didn't matter where he was from, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
So Bonds, you actually took a meeting with Chris Gotti about Murder Inc.?
Yeah, dudes came. Well, I mean, I ain't. It was some hood stuff. Like, you know, they came to the hood and they got me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was from the hood and I always been rapping and always been good as an artist. So, you know, it just came and hollered at them. I guess they was trying to put together, you know, a little team. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was before they was doing you know, Cadillac Time, Black Chopper before the, you know what I'm saying, doing it like that. Um, so it was Chris Gotti came through. It was Chris Gotti. It was a couple of the dudes, the Murder Inc. dudes that, you know what I mean, run the label with them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The only one I really know is Chris Gotti, only because he looked like Irv Gotti.
So Bonds, put me there. Take me right there. So Chris Gotti, they pull up and pick you up on 109?
Yeah, I was in the hood somewhere. I was in the hood somewhere, and then they maybe they came to the place looking for people. Somebody came and got me. Like, maybe it was like, yo, who nice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So people just came and got me. I was somewhere, and people came and got me. Yo, we wanna holler at you. You know what I'm saying? We wanna show you. I mean, we wanna hear you spin all that. I mean, we wanna hear you heard about you. So I hop in the van with them, and it's them in the. You know what I mean, a couple of us in the van, like a big van, like a Sprinter type van. So they just talking to me like, yo, spin us, so I rap, rap again, rap again. Just asking me questions and shit, like just filling me out. They're like, we going to Irv Gotti. We gonna take you to Irv Gotti. This was like It was a Friday. It was like, we gonna take you to Irv Gotti on Monday. It was like a Monday or Tuesday, whatever it was. It was like 5 days away. It wasn't like tomorrow. It was like 4 days away. I think it was like Friday and it was like Monday. They were saying we was gonna do it Monday. So like Monday we going to I'm gonna take you to my brother, Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. Irv Gotti. Like, yeah, we're gonna take you to him, and then we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna rap again, we're gonna put together, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna put you down with this thing, be trying to do, I mean, whatever they was trying to do, some shit or whatever like that. So I'm like, all right, yeah, it sound good or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Um, so after that, so now I'm waiting. But that was it though. So after that, I'm waiting, and then come Monday. But Monday it didn't happen. Nothing happened. And I think like I guess it was Monday they took, because right after that, like a few weeks or something after that, that's when I seen Cadillac Todd. I think like they would started doing stuff with him or whatever. Or I heard, or maybe somebody told me they took him or something. I forgot. It was a long time ago. And you know what I'm saying? And I was like I said, a lot of opportunities was coming at me. So it wasn't even something that I was really, you know what I'm saying, holding on to. But you know what I'm saying? But it was something that I felt some kind of way about because they didn't spin back. I ain't gonna lie about that. You know what I'm saying?